Good evening, traders. Welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal, and you're watching Nifty and Banknifty short-term view. In my previous video, which I shared on Saturday, if you remember that, I had clearly shared my view that it's not a good time probably to go aggressive on trades, and even market needs consolidation. And the support level which I had shared was between 17,530, 540 to 17,500. Now, some of you who also follow me on my Twitter handle, I had shared the same band today morning when market started falling after a gap down. And if you check properly, what is the level where we have been able to close today? It's almost there. Yes, it is below that level, but it just missed by probably 2 to 3 points. So it showed that that particular level was working like a magnet. And if you check properly, a candle which has been made today is a hammer. So it is very normal that many traders would think that is it a case where a hammer has been built on a support band and this is a bottom and markets are going to go up vertically? Well, it's not that easy. Let's understand what is happening in the hourly time frame charts. In the hourly time frame charts, if you check, the trend is now down and the trend in the daily time frame chart is completely flat. Neither it is up, neither it is down. And the volatility has surely spiked up because the reason is the size of the candles has been much bigger today. This is certainly not a good sign. Now, the bounce back which came was also due to this support at 17,530, 500. And if you check properly, this possibly level, this 127.2% zero extension on the downside, this is almost 17,500. So this particular level, along with the support band which I shared on the daily time frame charts, both came together and they provided a very good support. Plus, also this particular level, which is a Fibonacci extension of this particular swing, it was able to provide a bounce back just before the close. Now, if you see the candle which has been made over here between 230 to 330s, it's a pretty big candle in terms of size. And if you're thinking that this candle will be able to bounce back even further, then yes, you are right. It is probable. I'm not saying it should happen or it will happen. It is probable. But again, you will face a resistance. You can see this horizontal band over here, which I have kept. I'll just share the coordinates with all of you. The coordinates are 17,615, 620 to 17,560. So this entire band is going to work like a stiff resistance in the short term in Nifty spot. Now, in case if price rallies further up and is able to close above this particular resistance band vertically, I'll be extremely surprised. Also, if you see, there has been a gap which was made today. So in case if we need a complete bottom out of Nifty and if we need a proper rally on the upside, and maybe if you want also to see 20,000 levels, once again, the all-time high, then you will have to, first of all, surpass this particular resistance band and even close above this gap. Once this happens, then probably I will revisit the charts in the hourly and in the daily time frame chart, and only after that we will take a call. As of now, it seems difficult for Nifty to surpass this zone because this is a very stiff resistance zone. I'm not saying this is impossible, but it looks little bit difficult as of now. And yes, things are contradictory because there is a hammer in the daily time frame chart and there is also a big amount of selling in the hourly time frame charts. So some sort of consolidation will continue for the next few days. That is what it seems from the Nifty. Now, let's have a look at Bank Nifty. Now, Bank Nifty, I guess, is much stronger, especially in the daily time frame charts. And the reason for that is there are dual supports over here. First support is this one, 44,930 or 900. And the second support over here is 44,540 to 44,500. So this entire band, according to me, from 44,900 to possibly you can say 44,500, this entire 400 points band is a very, very strong support for Bank Nifty. And it is going to be really difficult for banking stocks to break this and continue lower. So we need to understand there is no point going short over here, and until and unless you're a day trader, it's a different thing, which I'm not. So until and unless we do not close below this particular level, which is 44,500, I think things are fine. But yes, some sort of consolidation will continue, because if you also remember in my previous video, which I shared on Tuesday, I had clearly mentioned that PSU banks have rallied too much and they need some sort of correction. And if you check properly, in all these sectoral indices, all have closed in red. But I think the biggest loser is certainly PSU banks. So this was probable and this did happen today. But if you look at the private banking pack in comparison to PSU banking pack is not that overbought, and that is what is helping the Bank Nifty chart right now. But again, if you look at the hourly time frame charts, yes, things are not that good. A pullback is probable, but it will have to surpass this level, which is 45, 250, 260, and even close above this gap. Once this happens, then probably we are back in business. Maybe bulls will be back in control, but it will not be that easy. Probably it will take few days more for strength to come back, and some consolidation, some sideways movement in Bank Nifty is probable. So trade less, wait patiently for the right moment, for the right trade, when you can again start going long in the banking stocks. Now, apart from Nifty and Bank Nifty, if you look at the IT pack has not lost much. And there is one more sector, which is consumer pack. Both these sectors have closed in red, but in comparison to other sectoral indices, they have not been able to close that badly. So there are a couple of stocks which I would like to share with all of you. The first one is from the IT pack, and it is Wipro. So if you check Wipro in the hourly time frame charts, what has happened over here is it's going up nicely. It has dropped down, going up, again come down. So if you check properly, each and every low which has been made is higher than the previous one. Okay. So as per Dow theory, things are fine, but this is a stiff resistance in Wipro. So in case if we are able to close above 408, 409 with a big green candle and we sustain above it properly, then a decent short-term rally is probable on the upside. But again, please do not over leverage, because you know what has happened in IT. Few days back, a sudden gap down happened. So just with a pinch of salt, understand, manage your risk, and then analyze at your end and then take your trades. The second trade is from the consumption pack, and the stock's name is CG Power. Now this stock is just consolidating. Okay. The stock is just consolidating. Now what has happened over here is the stock is in an uptrend. It has come down and it is taking support from this entire zone. Now, according to me, there is a lot of resistance present in this area, because there is a big wick and very sharp selling had happened over here. You can see this sell off. So according to me, what we need is certainly a breakout above this ceiling. So if we manage to close, if the price manages to close above 412, 413 with a big green candle, then a decent short-term rally on the upside is possible in this stock. But once again, please understand that we are currently consolidating in the overall market structure. So please do not over leverage your trades. And once again, these are not any trading calls from my side. I'm just sharing my own view. You need to analyze things at your end in your own way and then take a call. All right. So once again, Nifty needs to consolidate for a few more days, and we will need to wait and watch whether these levels are surpassed or not. 19,615, especially 19,560, and this gap also. Once these levels are taken off on the upside, maybe we are back into business. All right. So trade safely, trade well. Thank you guys.